Alright, in this video I'm going to correct a paper and go over essay structure and how to get rid of first person case. So here she says, the student says, the two most powerful warriors are patience and time. Time management is an effective process to make a person use time beneficially by carving up the day into needs and tasks. So instead of saying each of us has different priorities and we always have time for things that matter to us, so you want to get rid of first person case, and so you want to replace us with people. So you would say people have different priorities and people always have time for things that matter to people. Not having time for something means it is not a priority. For example, stay-at-home moms have the kids as their first priority. Being successful in using time management is not exclusive to the workplace. Also, mothers use it to manage duties, which is why time management is important to discuss and write about. As a mom of 3 kids, there are many distractions, so it is hard to remember everything without writing it down. Using a calendar to plan for days, week by week, makes it easier to remember doctor appointments and other things. Time management is a helpful tool and method to use. In the beginning, so here, you got to get rid of we, and you want to replace we with people. So in the beginning, it is hard, but once people get used to it, people find it one of the daily components of their daily life. So you want to get rid of our and we and replace it with people and their. So it is hard, but people get used to it. People find one of the components of their daily life. People cannot go without. It requires planning, organizing, and setting goals and priorities, which is always beneficial for people as individuals. So we get rid of us. So for people as individuals, it increases productivity, confidence, and focus. So get rid of the it and write time management. So time management requires planning, organizing, and setting goals, which is beneficial for people as individuals. In addition, time management increases productivity, confidence, and focus. You also need to double space your paper and use Times New Roman size 12 so that's proper APA formatting, and you need to indent 5 spaces, the first line of every paragraph. So here, effective time management is one of the most critical factors of success to life as individuals and in developed communities. It helps people be more productive. So we replace us. So instead of saying it helps us be more productive, you have it helps people be more productive. And so instead of saying where we can get more things done, you would say where people can get more things done with less effort and less time, which makes people catch more opportunities at the same time. So you get rid of us and you put people. It helps us. No, it doesn't help us. It helps people to achieve their goals fast, whether long or short term, to invest in their time and work. Avoiding procrastination is required. Postponing today's work for tomorrow makes the individual lazy and plan on the verge of disintegration and loss. Therefore, the individual must not allow himself to procrastinate. A person should always be careful in wasting time in secondary things. Next paragraph. Time management is one of the things that the individual gains through interaction in life and educating themselves. So we don't say educating ourselves, we say educating themselves. It makes them more confident as people build their skills, managing their time. Time is a person's life in this world, and some people use their years of life in a useful way. When they reach the late adulthood, they find that they have achieved a lot and feel satisfied with themselves and their life. Unfortunately, the concept is not well understood by all people. That's why time is a treasure and divine gift from God. For some of them, make good use of the treasure and invest in it. While others do not realize it, but rather waste it and underestimate its value. So you use it too many times, and you need to specify your subject. You did a good job with your APA in-text citation. So the rest of this paragraph is very good. Wise management of people's time. Make people gain control over their time by blocking all distractions and increasing focus on other things in their life, like focusing on reaching specific goals, spending more time with people they love, and building hopeful and optimistic habits. Time management is good for success and helps people stay focused on getting the vital tasks done. In the end, when people manage their time and manage their life, they get happiness by balancing their time between personal life and work, which keeps people motivated to be more productive and concentrate on things that really matter to them. So basically, time management should be one of the terms to be introduced for any person sitting at a young age. People cannot compensate or repeat the day that passes. All this money does not make people repeat a single day that has been given without using it. So in this video, I did this whole essay, and I replaced all of the people, replaced all of the you, your, I, me, our, we with people. So if you replace first person case with a third person case, so we discussed this in week 3, that when we write for school, we always use third person case. So that means we get rid of all of our us, we, I, my, you, and your, and the second person case, you and your. So when we write to friends and family, then we can use I, me, you, we, our, you, your. But when we write to our boss and when we write for school, we always use third person case, he, she, they. Third person case is the reporter case, where you're informing the reader of the facts of the topic. So hopefully this student will rewrite their paper and then use third person case for their final draft. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.